Alright, morning. Another day in the garage. It's May something is before June, and we've already hit a couple $100 days. So the garage is calling for a swamp cooler. So yesterday we got it unboxed and we checked it. This is the one I got, Bonaire Durango 5900. See if this bad boy works. I was looking yesterday for this dimension, and the only thing that gives an indication is right there. And then in the instructions, we did read the instructions. This just comes out here. This is just for packaging, and then this comes out here and throw screws in there to mount that out. It's not adjustable. I was hoping. It says it's easy window installation, but there's a whole lot of what I deem necessary instructions on what to do. Nowhere on there does it say to take this cover plate off to slide it through the wall, and you know, I'm not making the hole that big, and fix it. But anyway, the garage is calling for that area right there, way up high, to have a Swampakula. So I'm gonna get that whiteboard off, take off a big hunk of drywall, and get started from there.
What are you doing today there, babe?
Oh, just effing stuff up. Not really. I did a intro already.
Oh.
And
I just came out
putting in the oh, swamp cooler. So I can attempt to continue work out here rather than be a hermit. Why did they tell you to cut such a big hole? Easy installation. You know what? F you, man. God, these things are so stupid. Cut a ginormous hole. There's nowhere in the instructions. Remember when we read yesterday? Does it say to cut this off? Why? I'm gonna beep this out. Because they can have you cut the hole the same size as this. How fucking stupid. Don't worry, I'll just trim it out. God, it's stupid. Engineers, pull your head out your ass. Fucking stupid. Well, I got plenty of room to get it in there. Anyway, so the next step is to pull this non-adjustable thing. It better work, that's all I gotta say. And then put a bunch of screws in here to hold that there, mount it to the outside, and run water. What I didn't say is the hardest part for me is I don't have any water in this building, so I gotta finagle away.
That's probably going to be your easiest compared to what you're... It's because you know that part.
Yeah, it's just... Why have a trim piece and you cut the hole the same size as the trim? Don't make no sense. Why didn't I just measure it instead of... Why? This is why people don't read the instructions, because they're useless. I need a drink. This is why I have another channel called Bourbon Babble, so I can make it through this crap. The same, I'm assuming it's all these other little screws.
Well, I could read the instructions and tell you.
Clearly that's not going to help, but go ahead.
It doesn't go on that.
This is my storage
Oh.
container currently. Oh, should be these.
What is it?
A
You want all of it?
double helix.
Are you asking me to look in the book? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You double check if I'm right, because you see, like, why read the instructions? Look at it, take some measurements, and then put it together. Because clearly the instructions either fail to put something in there
Or
that's fairly pertinent.
we read it incorrectly?
No, there's nothing to read. If there was something to read about it, it'd be fine and dandy, but there's nothing to read.
What did you measure? The 21 and a half?
Yeah.
Well, 21 and a half is the size of the vent. It's just telling you what that size is. What is this box? The box pulled out? Oh, you gotta pull that out, so that's crooked.
Yep.
Really have never smoked a day in my life. This is not a smoker's cough. This is my allergy cough from living out here.
Maybe she'll hang out in the garage more because I'll have
It'll be cooler.
a humidifier now.
I guess that would be, huh? Wait, you want me to hold that? Oh. Don't get crazy. It's just plastic, He-Man.
It's got very particular screws.
Well, go easy. Jeez. I'm not building a house here.
Like a rock. Alright, so now let's frame in the rest of it, and I got stuff to screw to. So yeah, if I do, remember how I put the blocks on here? To screw stuff to it?
Oh,
I'll do the same thing in there so I can screw the bottom in.
got it.
So either I gotta,
We need a 2x6, you said?
yeah, that way I don't have to measure exceptionally well. I got a couple more big old screws. to the destructions, I'm gonna put some more screws just on all this outside, and then we can slap that in the hole.
Okay.
Yeah, according to the destructions, the only mounting holes are the ones on the very bottom.
The two on the bottom and the
then
two
two
on.
that go right here.
How is that supposed to hold the weight
It's
of
one-
water being in it?
1 gallon.
I know, but still, we
Well,
got 100-mile-an-hour winds out here.
It's 1 gallon in the catch thing.
But it travels up through.
Yeah, so the
Thanks.
whole dealio is technically filled with water because it fills that big filter.
The
up.
filter pad thing, right?
Yeah.
Sir, is that OSHA approved? Ow! That's hot pipe. Shit. Out of here.
Yeah, and everything went swimmingly as soon as we stopped reading the instructions.
That's because you're smart enough to figure this out.
Alright, ladder's in the way.
We're just reinforcing this window frame. Window. Our makeshift window.
Quality.
Oh, what happened there? Screw head came off?
Yep. Alright, ready to pop that bad boy in the hole.
Alright, so we got this in here. I want to.
Quality.
Can you go to the left?
No, it's mounted.
Well, you moved it when you pulled it from the bottom, when you lifted it from the bottom. There. It's a whole lot better. Can you go, yeah, somewhere? We're making up our own crap here. Our own holders.
You definitely need that t-shirt today, I avoid warranties.
It's true.
I need that.
What do you need? What do you need? I'll get
The
it.
other tip.
Okay.
The other Christy Crossy.
Okay, I got you the other crisscross. Oh man.
Well, it's not coming down now.
Sheesh, I hope not.
Yeah, because they only got the two
I only got the two things on the
cheesy little
bottom.
mount parts, and then the underside of the fan. There's nothing on the top. I mean, there will be when Uncle Matt's done.
That's because we like things secure in this 60-mile-an-hour, 100-mile-an-hour winds we get every now and then.
A la peanut butter sandwiches. I'm super happy now.
Okay.
Let's get some water and fill that bad boy up.
Okay, I'll go get it.
Well, I got it. It's probably super loud. Let me shut that off for a second. So the mounts are at the bottom of the cage, and then just these. I will be getting some shelving brackets and then putting some bolts in there, and then that's the size of hole they tell you to cut out. Way too big, so I'll trim it out. And then the outside, I want to pull it away from the wall, put a bunch of foam and insulation on there, and then put it back on. But she works.
You don't have it on?
Oh, I turned it off for the